much pride do you just take in the last hour and a half you and Tagenarine spent out there, even if you just leave out everything else that happened before that?
Well, a lot of pride. Obviously, it's a job well done, but I mean, the job is far from over. I think tomorrow is very important. The first over once again, and it's good to see the fight, but we need to continue it tomorrow.
And just on Tagenarine, debut gets hit a few times and then has the courage to hook Collins for six. And just how did you see that innings, and like what are your conversations like with him?
Well, conversation is quite simple, but I know he's a fighter, so it isn't surprising. So as I said, I really look forward to a lot from him. Playing for West Indies, but it was good to see. But obviously, we need to continue tomorrow.
And were you just surprised at all that he just felt like he belongs at this level, at least on the basis of what we've seen so far?
Well, I wasn't surprised. I knew him for a while, playing against him, and he always has, fight. He always takes his time on bat, and he bats long periods. So, no surprise at all. And, as I said, I think he has a bright future, for West Indies.
He's 26. How come it has taken him so long to I guess, force his way into the Test side?
I can't say it per se. Obviously, he had a good season, a good last 2 seasons in first-class cricket, which really propelled him up there, in pecking order. But it's good to have him here, and I look to a lot from him.
Do you think this could be the start of an opening combination for the long term?
Well, for sure. As I said, he's going to be special. He's going to do a great job. So I look forward to batting with him, for many years to come.
Kraigg, how hard was it to take wickets out there in those first 2 sessions? It sort of looked like at times you obviously went to a defensive mindset pretty quickly, and wickets were always out of the question. Yeah,
it was tough. I thought Australia, the guys batted really well. Thought we put in a really big effort, yesterday and coming back today. But, obviously the pitch was a decent pitch. Wasn't doing that much. I think yesterday we got some, Kimar got some to outswing in after tea and stuff. But I thought Australia batted really well. But I must say well done to the guys for sticking to it. It wasn't easy. Obviously, we were out there for a long period. But it was good to see the guys still enjoying it. But I still think it's a decent pitch.
Is it the kind of pitch where enough wickets can be taken over the last 3 days to force a result in this, or is it going to be one where the result's going to be manufactured in some ways?
I guess you got to wait and see. But so far, it has something in for the Pacers, to be honest. But there's runs there as well. But as I said, Australia is going to come hard. They're a quality bowling unit. So we got to fight. Obviously, we don't know in terms of how dry it will get in the last 2 days. But obviously tomorrow, as I said, is very important for us.
As the partnerships builds, particularly the Smith and Labuschagne partnership, what was your message to the guys to try to keep morale going?
It's just to keep fighting. Test cricket is never an easy job, and obviously we're a class batsman. Batting. For me, it's just sticking to one side. Obviously we're looking to bowl on that 4-stump, 4-stump corridor, and it's just plugging away at it. No matter how tired you may feel, it's just to keep that belief, that you will get something. Obviously, a little unfortunate at times, some balls going through slip. But, that was the main message, to keep that fight, because we know Test cricket is always a grind.
Was there a reason you held Jaden Searles back for as long as you did this morning?
But I wanted the spinner to get some overs, from that end. And obviously I wanted him fresh, after lunch as well. So, give him a sharp spell in the, first session, for obviously his burst in the second session.
Just back on Chanderpaul, it seemed he was a bit overawed early, copped a few blows as well. What words of advice did you give him at that stage?
Just to keep going, to be honest. He is a very, as I said, he has a strong character. He's a fighting, person. And, for me, just keep going. He's obviously a simple guy as well, so I didn't have to tell him much. And obviously he's always in his bubble. So, for me, it just, keep going and watch it as long as possible, because that's all we could do as batsmen.
And when you saw him cop that blow, do you feel it yourself? Like, what's that like standing at the other end and seeing your mate go through that?
Well, I mean, I could understand what it's like. It's pain. But, just make sure to take his time. Obviously, don't rush it. And, but he was good to go.
Who was more surprised, you or Marnus, when you got him out on the straight for lunch?
Well, I wasn't surprised. I backed myself to get a breakthrough. So, I was thankful for the 2 wickets, to be honest.
Just that after that second wicket of Travis Head, like your celebration was quite like animated. Was that just some frustration, or was that your way to just get everyone up again, at that stage?
Well, obviously it's important, to lead from the front, but you always take pride on my wickets and getting Test wickets. So, it was thankful for another wicket, but it was good that we still took a little momentum in terms of getting a wicket before we go into bat. So I thought that was still good from a team perspective.
Is there particular momentum by getting him out for 99 as well? The psychology there.
Well, yeah, I mean, getting any batsman out is good. Obviously, unfortunately, he didn't get the 100, but for us, that was the goal, and it's job well done.